Hey everyone, it's Tom here with thisonlineworld.com. I hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Now, did you know that the digital marketing industry is estimated to reach almost $800 billion by the year 2026? So that's a pretty big pie, but there's really no reason you can't get a slice of it by starting your own digital marketing side hustle in 2023 or beyond. Now, as someone who has worked in e-commerce and digital marketing for the last 5+ years, I've tried so many side hustles in this space over that time period. And these days, digital marketing is essentially how I make all of my money between things like blogging and content writing and a bunch of other hustles. And so in today's video, I'm going to cover 5 of my favorite digital marketing side hustles that you can start as well. And what's important is I'm going to cover the skills you need for each side hustle, as well as how I recommend actually getting started. And at the end of the video, I'm also covering some very popular digital marketing side hustles I definitely don't recommend, and I think they might be a bit of a waste of time. So you want to watch this one until the end. Let's get to it. All right, so number 1 on this list of the best digital marketing side hustles you can start is becoming an email marketing specialist. Now, out of all forms of digital marketing, email marketing actually has the highest ROI or return on investment. In fact, according to HubSpot, it pays $36 for every $1 marketers spend. So it's no wonder that brands and companies are willing to pay decent money for skilled email marketers. Now, there's a few skills you need to be good at email marketing. Most of it relies on very effective, clear-cut copywriting and actually understanding things like, email marketing flows, email marketing platforms, and affiliate marketing, or how to actually promote products and services for a company. So again, copywriting is really key for this side hustle. You're also going to want to know some of the most popular email marketing platforms out there. So things like ConvertKit, MailerLite, Aweber, to name a few. But really skillful and concise email copywriting is what separates novices from, expert email marketers. And that's kind of the reason I really like this side hustle, because you can actually learn how to be good at email marketing for free or for very low amounts just by starting your own newsletter. So lots of creators I know have started newsletters on platforms like Substack, or they started writing on Beehive. And that's proof to future clients that if you can grow a following on those platforms and you can write compelling, engaging email content there's no reason you really can't do that as a side hustle for someone else. I actually know one person who even turned their newsletter into a full-time job by writing for another company. So really, a newsletter you start yourself is the best way to learn this side hustle and then to use it to pitch clients. And you can also find email copywriting gigs on places like Upwork or Fiverr as well. All right, and number 2 on this list of digital marketing side hustles you can try out is being a CRO expert, or conversion rate optimization expert. So getting into CRO is another really good side hustle fit if you already have some e-commerce experience and maybe you've been a store manager before, or you've launched your own e-commerce shop in the past. And really your job with this side hustle is really to just take a holistic view of a website or an online business and to figure out ways you can optimize for conversions, get more sales, make more money overall. And so I actually really like this side hustle, and I've done it in the past because you look at so many things. I mean, you might look at things like abandoned cart optimization, landing page optimization, improving website speed and technical SEO, even pricing experiments or upsell experiments, and paid ad optimization can all fall under this kind of umbrella of CRO. I have a few friends who do this as well, and some of them even specialize in certain niches. So that's another way you can kind of brand yourself, like I am a CRO expert for fashion e-commerce sites on Shopify, as an example. And what's really cool about this side hustle is if you work with large enough clients in large stores, even a very small improvement in conversion rates can be a massive lift in terms of revenue. So the contracts or retainers or revenue share deals you can find in the side hustle can be very lucrative. Now, the one downside of this side hustle is you kind of have to be a jack of all trades, especially when working with smaller clients. So I don't think this is a very beginner-friendly side hustle, but if you have any e-commerce experience or you've ran your own store before and you've had success there, I think this side hustle is definitely one you could consider. All right, number 3 on this list of digital marketing side hustles is being a short-form video editor, content creator, or kind of agency, and this one has massive potential in my opinion. So these days, short-form content is pretty much what people want to consume. I mean, whether it's TikTok, Reels, YouTube Shorts, people like short form content. They don't like the 10-minute plus videos anymore. They want content fast and snappy. And so there's a lot of room in the market still to kind of create this like boutique video agency that repurposes long form content into short form content for creators and brands, or helps them make better short form content in the first place. Now, I actually get pitched this pretty much every day for my YouTube channel, and I know I should be publishing shorts and getting on Reels and all of that kind of stuff, but there's, a demand for it. Content creators need help making short form content. And so you can try and make some kind of agency out of it where you charge retainers and deliver X number of videos per month. I've found them in the past. There's plenty of them online. If you do some searching, you can find who your competitors are and kind of take them on. You can also do what people have been doing to me, just email YouTubers, say, hey, I see you have long form content. I actually know how to make really compelling, engaging Reels, shorts, things like that. Why don't we work together and I'll be your video editor? And really the best way to learn this skill is just make some content yourself. Launch a YouTube channel, launch a TikTok account, make shorts in a certain niche, And then you can use that as a portfolio to show other, brands or agencies or content creators that you know what you're doing. Now, it is getting to be a bit of a crowded space, and AI tools are also kind of, at play here, and they really are what some content creators are using these days and not, dedicated video editors, but I still think there's a lot of room in this market, so it's worth considering if you like editing. All right, and the fourth digital marketing side hustle you can try out is print on demand. And I've mentioned print on demand tons of times on this channel, and while it's not a pure digital marketing side hustle, it's really one of my favorites because the number of skills you learn and the opportunity in this space is pretty immense. So again, print on demand or POD is a pretty common concept, and in a nutshell, here's how it works. So you basically upload your designs to a bunch of different products and work with a print on demand provider. So you might make, graphics that you upload to t-shirts or mugs or stickers or backpacks, things like that. When you actually make a sale, the print on demand company ships that product to your customer, so you never have to worry about shipping or logistics or anything like that. You just pay the POD provider and then they ship the product for you. It's kind of like drop shipping, except it's a lot more about creating really cool, unique designs, adding it to merchandise and selling, and not just about finding products on AliExpress or something like that. And so the reason I like this side hustle is there are so many skills you learn along the way. I mean, you learn graphic design, you might learn some SEO if you start selling on marketplaces like Etsy, or you might learn how to run your own Shopify store if you sell, through that platform. You'll also learn things like how to market your products on social media. Maybe you start an email list as well, and you learn about email marketing through your print on demand business. And it's also just fun. I mean, I tried running a print on demand business back in college. I sold these meme mugs on Etsy. I made 2 sales and I got shut down for copyright infringement. It was an absolute disaster, but it was actually a lot of fun, and it taught me, the basics of print on demand, the basics of Etsy, and I could actually use that in the future when I was applying to some digital marketing gigs. So very, very cool, very, very fun, and there's a lot of potential. And again, AI is making it easier, so you don't have to be a graphic designer to try this idea out. All right, so the fifth and final side hustle you can consider in the digital marketing world is being a niche content writer. And let me just start by saying right now, everyone is terrified of ChatGPT and AI and Google changing everything and algorithm changes and all of that. And rightfully so, I think a lot of freelance writers are feeling like their jobs might be in jeopardy. However, AI isn't replacing highly knowledgeable niche experts quite yet. In fact, I think AI is actually helping the top % of writers make more money and get more business because they can actually use AI tools to speed up their workflows. And so they're just making more money. And so if you're a topical expert in something, there's really no reason why you still can't make money freelance writing in that niche or copywriting in that niche, even with AI and increased competition. I mean, I've been doing this as a freelance finance writer, and I still have freelance writing clients to this day, even in this world of AI, and they pay me decent money to create content that they don't trust AI to create, or they don't trust beginner writers to create. Now, this is just in the finance niche. You can really do this in pretty much any niche, although I will say industries like tech, finance, gaming, those tend to pay a little bit more. Things like travel, food pay kind of in the middle, and then ones like entertainment pay a little bit less. But regardless, if you're a topical authority in something, you can make money creating content about it, and you can be a freelance writer, even in the world of AI. And in my opinion, the best way to learn this skill is just to start writing on your own blog or Medium or something like that. Use that as a portfolio to pitch clients. I have lots of videos on this channel as well about how to make money with freelance writing you can check out. And I even have a new ebook about it. So I'm gonna link that down below or in some other videos. You can find it. And I'd love if you guys could check that out if you're curious. All right, so that does it for 5 of my favorite digital marketing side hustles you can start this year or in the future. And now, like I said, I wanna cover quickly just a few side hustles I probably wouldn't touch and don't recommend. So the first would be general SEO. So I mentioned SEO in this video, but I didn't mention search engine optimization expert as a side hustle. And I just think SEO is so competitive. It's filled with so many agencies and freelancers who frankly don't deliver good results and don't know what they're doing, and a lot of snake oil salesmen. So there's a lot of noise in this space, and it's always been this way really. And the only way to get clients is to build a very good reputation so you stand out from the crowd. But this takes years, it takes resources, it takes a lot of time and expertise. And frankly, there are just so many agencies in this space. I wouldn't go general if you go with the SEO route. I would probably go very niche and only serve 1 or 2 industries. The second one I wouldn't do is just general content writing. Again, I just mentioned AI, the threat to, beginner content writing, mill type jobs. If you're just a general writer and you're, not very talented or just very knowledgeable in one niche, probably wouldn't try that one. The third one I wouldn't try would be drop shipping with no experience. And I know that's a bit unfair because to gain experience, you have to try something. So it's a bit unfair to say don't do it if you have no experience. But again, it's just a very competitive landscape. And before you sink thousands of dollars into paid ads, for example, testing out different drop shipping products, I think these other digital marketing side hustles might be more lucrative. And I like that they don't require spending money on ads. And the fourth would be Amazon FBA. This one I definitely don't recommend. If you look at the news, you will see Amazon FBA is becoming more competitive than ever, but even the aggregators in the space, the multi-million dollar companies that own a lot of Amazon storefronts and FBA businesses are suffering. They're losing money. It is a hard business. You have to invest in inventory. It is risky. There are customer returns, shipping, logistics. I would not recommend this to anyone. So, buyer beware or seller beware, I guess. All right, and the fifth digital marketing side hustle I wouldn't start this year or in the future is a kind of general ad agency model. I mean, lots of guys like Iman Ghazi and a bunch of these other guys have, sold the agency model, this dream of making 6 figures passively. You're an agency owner and you have all of these clients. Maybe that's possible. I think for most people, it's not. I think it's a very competitive space. And so again, as a beginner, I think learning the skills first makes a lot of sense. And then maybe you can explore an agency model down the line. But for me, it's just not worth touching at the moment. Anyways, guys, that does it for my 5 favorite digital marketing side hustles, as well as some ones I wouldn't try. And I really just want to wrap up this video by saying you can be so creative. There are so many ways you can make money with digital marketing. I mean, I've had friends who have made great money just running social media accounts for people in the past, people who have made money selling NFTs and, NFT artwork or graphic designs. I know someone who makes almost 5 figures every single month by selling digital stickers on Etsy. So there's so many creative avenues. Play to your strengths, do what interests you, and keep testing out what works, and you can find success. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, I'd love if you could leave a like or comment. And I'm also going to link down below a digital marketing side hustle guide on thisonlineworld.com that covers even more ideas. That's all for this one. I hope you all have a fantastic day. And as always, don't forget to check out thisonlineworld.com for more unique ways to make and save money. I'll catch you guys in the next one.